You are walking to work, laughing with your friends, playing with your children, and inside your body, your arteries are slowly closing. No pain, no warning, no symptoms. Then, one day, everything changes. So, heart diseases do not just start suddenly. They build silently and over years. Today, I'll share with you what is happening inside your body and share with you the 5 silent killers that most people ignore. And I'll also share with you how to stop this, and this you start today. I'm Dr. Joshua Derito, a family physician. I have interest in public health and cancer prevention and treatment. In this video, this is educational material. It does not replace your visit to your health provider. Always consult your health provider for any deliberate major changes in your treatment plan. So let's look at how the heart works. Your heart is the strongest pump in your body. Every second, it pushes through blood through the entire body, keeping you alive and making sure that your tissues are properly nourished. So, think of your blood vessels like water pipes in your house. When they are clean, everything flows perfectly. But when they start to clog, then the flow slows down, the pressure builds, and damage begins. So this is what happens to you, the blood flow in your vessels. So in normal, ordinary circumstances, a blood vessel would be letting blood flow without any restriction. But as your vessels are clogged down, then there is impacted flow of blood, and sometimes the vessel will completely close up and then or burst open, and then you have what we call a cardiac event or a cardiovascular event. And this can happen in your brain, can happen in your heart, and it can even happen in your lower limbs, impairing the blood flow to your extremities, and thus leading to loss of function and death of the tissues beyond where the obstruction has formed. So what causes heart diseases? Imagine this: the fat and cholesterol are slowly sticking to the inside of your pipes. This is how it starts. That's a normal blood vessel, very good flow, but the blockage system starts to form slowly. It doesn't shout very much, and finally you end up with that. So this forms what we call a plaque, and the vessels become narrow and blood flow reduces. Then oxygen supply drops dramatically, and the process is called atherosclerosis, or the progressive narrowing of the blood vessel intima, finally to a level that there is no flow beyond where the obstruction has formed. So this is the scary part of it. You can have 70 to 80% of the blockage, and still you are feeling normal. You are going about your daily business, enjoying your life like nothing is happening. But inside you, there is a time bomb that is developing. So what are the 5 silent killers? These are the things that silently are damaging your arteries and blocking them silently right now. The first one is high blood pressure. Then the next one is high cholesterol, especially the low density lipoproteins. Then you have diabetes, you have smoking, and any use of tobacco, either chewing or snuffing, and then obesity, when you have excess weight. So you can feel strong, you can still be productive, you are still very healthy, but damage is quietly progressing inside you. And this is what makes us call these heart diseases and the condition that lead to them, the silent killers. So this is not always grim. There is hope, and this is what I really want you to get from this video, that up to 80% of the heart diseases are preventable. That is very good news, because it means that you are capable of taking control. And this is what we help people through our coaching program, the Health Insight 360 program, step by step, reversing the risk, rebuilding your health, and using practical, real-life strategies. So start with these simple steps. Eat real food. When we are talking about real food, we are talking about more of the whole grain food, adequate proteins, more plant-based, but lean of the animal proteins, a good supply of vegetables. Actually, half your plate should be the green leafy vegetables, non-starch. And then you should drink adequate amounts of water. Then move your body daily. Movement is curative. And when you're talking about movement, we are talking about more than 150 minutes of moderate to intense exercises, or more than 75 of intense exercises, more than 5 times in a week or most of the week. And then building on strength exercises 2 to 3 times in a week for about 20 minutes. Then avoid smoking. If you are smoking, then work to eliminate it. And you have never smoked, please keep us away from cigarettes and any form of tobacco. Then ensure that you are having adequate restorative sleep, which we say is sleep of 7 to 8 hours every night, and then manage stress. So stress will come upon you, but then how do you manage with it? So these tiny things and these tiny activities done consistently, they can have a great impact on your health. They look small, but when done daily, they can save your life. So where do you start from? This is where many people go wrong. They wait until they feel sick. Unfortunately, this is a life-threatening practice. So, if you want to manage yourself, what you do not know, what you do not know, you cannot be able to manage. So know your numbers. So these 4 things you need to do this week as you start rebuilding your health, and you are building your heart health. 1, check your blood sugar. 2, know how your blood pressure is, and then know how your cholesterol is, and then also know your weight, and more importantly, check your waist circumference. The waist circumference is the circumference of your belly around the belly button. This is something, if you really want help and you want how to be able to do this, you can always visit our wellness health services, and we will help you with this simple screening and guidance on where to start and how to do it. So if you take just one message from this video, then this is it. Go and check your numbers this week, not next week. If possible today or tomorrow, or when you watch this video, make sure that you know those numbers. And once you say you have taken your numbers, then start with the actions that you have talked about. Look at your diet, look at your sleep, look at the way you are managing stress, and see what you can change. And you can even decide to start with movement. So your heart and your family matter, and your future matters. So it depends on what you do for now. So why wait? Remember, what makes a difference in your life is not knowing. I'm telling you this, but knowing is not enough. What will make a difference in your life is taking the action. So if you are ready to take control of your health, then you can join the Health Insight 360 program. There we will give you personalized coaching on how to overcome these risky behaviors and these silent killers from your life, or you can visit us at Wellness Health Services, or you can give us a call on the numbers shown on the screen or in our website at Wellness Health Services. So drop a love in the comments if you are checking your number this week, and let's share what we have discovered within the comment section of this video, and even with our loved one. So share this with someone you love so that you can help them change their life, and subscribe to the Overall Health YouTube channel at Dr. Derito for more simple life-saving health tips. I'm Dr. Joshua Derito. Stay well, stay with me, and we meet in the next video as we take care of our health. Thank you for watching.